Okay, right. Okay, today we are going to have our objective goals for today's lesson, percentage change, and they may involve selling price, cost price, commission, discount, GST, so on and so forth. Also on interest rate. All right. So yeah, we make some changes to the question. For only one question, and we make changes for more relevant for your all the standard. Okay, so the first question says the monthly salary of Andy is 20% higher than of B, which is Benny, and Benny's salary is 20% lower than of C. If you realize that percentage, the way they ask is always very similar to what you have learned in PSLE Primary 6. Okay, and they usually draw model, right? Drawing model is also good, but now as we come along, what we always do is we want to explore more ways that we can want to adopt. Okay, so first thing first, let's see how we can do this. Okay. I would want to do column method. Using column method can be easy because we just put them into the respective column. So in this question, we have A, B, C. So A is 20% higher than B. So this one is simple. Anybody mentioned here is always 100%. This is the base, okay? The base compare to Benny. And Benny must always be 100%. Why? Because base is always 100. So I don't want to put so much of the percent, all things like that. So I put them into unit instead. Okay. Then I compare. Andy has 20% more. 20% more means 120 units. So in terms of their ratio, it will be what? 120 and 100. So if I were to put them into simplest form, so can I say this is 6:5? If I change them into simplest. Okay. Then what they have here is Benny. Okay. Benny's mother, sorry, A is 20% higher than C. And Ben's monthly salary is 20% lower of C. So now this is another entity for C. So C is now the base, new base. So it depends on the sentence. So base is always 100%. Okay. Earlier on, they say Benny because Benny is last mentioned. So Benny is 100%. C in the second sentence is last mentioned. So C is the base. C will be 100%. So when C is 100%, I put him as 100 unit. And Benny now is 20% lower, which is 80 unit, right? So for this 80 unit, I can also change them into simplest form. I divide by 20, sorry. I divide by 20, I get 4:5. So all in all, if I were to rewrite them, okay, now I rewrite the whole thing here. I have A, B, C, right? A, B, C. What I can have is 6:5. 6 and 5. Okay. The ratio of A is 4. And now C is 5. A is 20% higher than B. B is, sorry, this one B, I change it. This one is a bit, okay. B is lower than C. C must be 100 unit. B is 80 unit. And this is 4:5. Yeah. So now my 4 should be here. 4:5. Do you realize that I have 3 entities and there's a repeated entity in B? So this I use column method, and there is one concept called repeated entity. Who is the repeated entity? That is C. B, sorry, because I have 2 here. But so if they have one repeated entity with 5 units and 4 units, what I can do is to make them the same. Okay, make them the same means I must make it into 20 now. So to make it into 20, what I need to do, I need to times 5. I need to times 5. I make it into 20, I times 4, I times 4. So all in all, I will have 24, 20, and 25 for this reason. So if I continue, he say, Benny's monthly salary is 480. So in terms of this, can I say this is 480? So now I have one at least known value. I will want to do this, okay? Then I go there. So 20 for 480. So I divide by 20 to get 1 unit. That will give me, okay, what is 420 divided by 480 divided by 20? That will be 24 for each part unit. Okay, and he wants Andy's salary, which is 24 units. So I get 24 multiplied by 24. That gives me 578. Okay, all right. So this is 5, 7, 6 something a bit. Okay, next. How long is here? Okay. So I have 576 at Andy's monthly salary already. So I can write down my answer. 576 for A. So now part B, he want to know who is the higher one. If I look at this, who is the highest? So that means to say I'm lack of something. How to find this? That's the question. Okay, so let's find out for this. So I know that 1 unit is 24. And then I have 25 units for C. So 24 multiplied by 25. And that gives me 600 for this reason. So this one will be 600, right? After I found this out. But did I answer the question yet? No, because the question is asking who has the highest. So among the 3, C get the highest, which is Kelvin. C. Okay. Let me check with Hao Lun. Are you here already? Yeah. Hao Lun, welcome back. Okay. Rachel, I have a message for you. Okay. Question so far? So far, so good. Hao Lun, I have a message for you. This one, I understand that you have done this question, this worksheet. Some changes are made here, so just take note. A little bit. This one, the PPT will be part, okay, in the students portal, so you can get it there. Okay, give me about 1 day or 2. I will send this out. So far, okay now. Can understand? Okay, for question 2 onwards, I need everyone to participate already. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, much better, huh? Okay, question number 2. Let's take a look at this type of question. You see, now he's talking about a shape, and this shape is a triangle. Okay, the base of a triangle is decreased by 20%. Okay, while the perpendicular height from the base, this one is increased by 20%, one decrease and one increase. Determine the percentage change. So what is the final change in this area? So very simple. We just want to focus on 2 things. One is on the base and one is on the height. So how to do it? Can I do by column method also? Yeah, can. Okay, now we are talking about base first. Okay, then later we talk about the height. Okay. How are we going to find the height? And you see, nothing is given, only percentages. Never mind, we still can do it. Now, first thing is, remember just now I said, upon reading it, we want to find out who is the base. Who is the base to compare? not base of the triangle only, it's the base comparing to what? He said the base of the triangle is decreased by 20%, means what? Originally, what is my percentage? 100%, right? So I put this as 100 unit. And then now is after that, it decreased by 20%. So meaning to say, it become 80 unit. There is a fall. Okay. So now the thing is that I know that this is the one that I'm looking for. The new unit. Also the same for the meant for the height. What is the original? It's always 100 units. Fine. Then after that, what is the after? What was the change? They say the height is increased by 20%. So it will be 120 units. Okay. Now, the question says that he wanted you to determine the percentage change in the area, meaning you have to find the area of the triangle. Okay. So if you were to draw this, all right, for example, I do this lah. This one is like that. Okay. The base shrinks. Okay. The base and shrinks. So probably this one in the height increases. Okay. The height increases and then the base decreases by 20%. So it will look like that. All right. So I'm going to label it lah. The original 100%, right? 100 unit. Okay. Probably this one I put it as part lah. If you don't want to put it as unit, because then you say, how come they are not the same length, right? Okay. So originally, can I say this is 100 parts? Fine. Then after that, if one shrinks, it became 80 units. All right. And this one, it turns longer, it became 120 parts. Okay. So now the thing is that how to find this area, right? They got two areas. One, we find this area is half multiplied by base and multiplied by height. Okay. And then this one you will get about, okay, we just give it a 100, remain at 100. Okay. So can I say this is about 5,000? Okay. Unit square. So this one will be half 80 unit multiplied by 120 unit. Okay. Then you will get 4,008. All right. I did reduce them to the simplest form. In fact, if you reduce it to the simplest form, then things can be also be done. So now the thing is that what is the change? You see? So the change now is decrease. Change in area. Right? So 80 by 120 is 4,008. Change in area is 5,000 minus 4,008. That gives you the 200. Okay. And what I need to do is to divide by the percent. Divide by the original. So what is the percentage change? The 200 in the change over original multiplied by 100%, where you get 4. Okay. Anything else? So the change is 4%. All right. Who needs me to explain again for this sum? All right, Yunxi. Are you there, Yunxi? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you need to turn on your camera, please. Yeah, it's a